there, Aurora here with Supercharged Math, and today we're going to tackle a really important concept in decimals. Let me take you down to my desk and we'll get started. What if I said 2 plus 3? Would you say 23? What did I do wrong? Why is this one not 104? Why is this one not 231? This is wrong, right? The why is really important. It's because it has to do with place value. We're talking about 2 of something plus 3 of something. 2 eggs and 3 eggs make 5 eggs. They don't make 23 eggs, right? But if I had 2 baskets of 10 eggs and then 3 eggs, 2 baskets of 10, 2 times 10, plus 3 eggs, now that gives me 23, right? Right, because this number would be 20 plus 3. So we have to be really careful, especially when we deal with decimals, about something called place value. I want you to break this up into the whole number part and the fraction part. So the whole number part, so you find the dot and you put your finger over it. That's the whole number. And the fraction, you put your finger on the other part. Plus, I always put a 0. I don't just write 0.2 because that point can disappear, especially when you're using pencil. So I always put a 0.2 so it draws attention to the point. Okay? So if I add these two together, we get 10.2. What about this one? Can you break this number into a whole number and a fraction part? What would that be? Okay. Yep, 27. Good. Plus, so 27, so you put your finger over it. Good. And then you put your finger over the whole number part. So I would write 0.9. Making sense so far? Good, good. Okay, let's do one more. 346.5. Okay, how would you break that number? And I want you to break it a little bit differently this time. I want you to break it here, the 3. Then I want you to break the 4. And then I want you to break the 6. And then I want you to break the 5. You're like, whoa, 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 what? So what that means is this would be 300 plus 40 plus 6 plus 0.5. You're like, wait, how is that even possible? Okay, so if I take 300 plus 40 plus 6 plus 0.5 and I add them together, do you see how the 3 drops down? There's nothing here but the 4. There's nothing here but the 6.5. You see that? Okay, so we are breaking apart numbers to kind of see how they're built is what we were after. Okay, can you do the same for 102.3? You do this one right now and then show me. How do you do that one? Yeah, there's a 0 here. Be careful. So how do you do this one? Okay, so I'm going to use a new sheet of paper. So 102.3 gets broken into 100 plus nothing for the tens, plus 2 for the ones, plus 0.3. So that's how that one can get broken apart. There's just nothing for the tens. Good. How are you feeling about this right now? You feeling okay? It's kind of making sense? Okay. So before we start adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing decimals, we have to understand how they're put together. And when you multiply decimal numbers in your head, this is actually what you want to do. You want to break them apart in your head and just do these parts. Because if I said, what is 102.3 times 3? That's hard to do in your head. But if I said, what's 100 times 3? That's easy, right? What is 2 times 3? 6. Oh, that's easy. We've already got part of our number. So this is something we want to get good at, just thinking about it. When I see this number, I'm thinking this is how it's built. So do one more. Okay. And I'll do mine off screen and we'll compare answers. Let's see if you can beat me to the answer. Okay, when you're ready, you can show me what you've got, and I'll show you what I have. You did it? Okay, great. Let me see. You can type it in. You could just show the camera your work. That's fine. You can bring up your notebook to the screen. That's totally fine. There we go. Okay, Rain, looking beautiful. Love it. Autumn. Alexandra, perfect. Looking good. All right. You get something like that? Okay, great. All right, let's play a game. Have you guys ever done the thing where you want to share with someone, and so you have the rule of one person breaks it apart and then the other person gets to pick which side they want? You ever done that? Yeah, that seems pretty fair, right? Okay, so I broke apart some pieces, and you're going to tell me, because you want the bigger half, it's like your favorite thing, whatever it is. Okay, which one's bigger? Would you like 1.3 parts of it or 3.1? Which one's bigger? Yep, that's right. 3.1 is bigger. Good, good. How about this? I break it apart and it looks like this. Somebody gets 2.5, somebody gets 2.6, and you really want it all. You want as much as possible. Which one are you going to go for? The 2.5 or the 2.6? Which one? Oh, a bunch of you said 2.5. Are you sure? Okay. If it was 2 and 2, it'd be equal, but it's not. So what you do for comparing numbers is you compare them one at a time. So the first thing you do is compare the whole number. 2 is the same as 2. If they're the same, then you start going 1 inch at a time. So here's one number, 5 and 6, who's bigger? The 6, so it goes this way. Okay. How about this number? I broke it, so it's 7.7 and 7.2. So we compare the whole numbers. Okay, they're the same. So who's bigger, 7 or 2? 7 is bigger, so you want this one. So the top one, the zeros are the same. So we go here, who's bigger, 4 or 3? 4 is bigger, so the alligator is going to eat the 4. Perfect. This one, the whole numbers are different. What's more, 4 of something or 1 of something? You can ignore the decimal point, right? 1 or 4? 4 is bigger. So the alligator is going to go over here. Excellent. What about this one? Was this a trick one? It's not greater than, it's not less than. We call that equal. All right, if you have any questions that didn't get answered, let me know, or at superchargedscience.com. I will see you in class. Bye-bye, everybody.